Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Hummel, the Tier 6 German SPG. This one's located on the northeast spawn of Glacier, and it's under the command of General Disturbance. Yes, it's one of my replays yet again. And in fact, actually, you're going to see some interesting replay because it actually illustrates something which I was trying to point out in one of somebody else's replays very recently. Game started. Well, you notice I'm using the stock gun, not using the top gun, and I'm headed off to the very spot where the other player was playing from in the other battle. And I was hoping that I could actually illustrate the point for him by actually playing a game from this spot. Okay, we're aiming towards the road leading up to the aircraft carrier, and I'm dialing in, almost ready to go. I just need somebody to spot the enemy and I'll try and whack them if I can. But it looks like the enemy's not going for the carrier. In fact, the only enemy we've spotted so far is an A20. It's a Tier 6 game with Tier 5 tanks in it. Okay, we see a Leopard. Let's see if I can hit him. How's out? Oh, he's so lucky, he pulled away just in time. Now, the good thing about the stock Hummel is you do get more ammunition. The standard Hummel only gives you 18 rounds, but from the stock gun you actually get 27, which is a bit more, and that allows you to get more damage on the enemy. Super health pack, rounds out. And he pulls away just in time to avoid being hit by a 15 centimeter shell. Now that 15 centimeter shell, the stock gun will actually do 540, penetrating 38 millimeters of armor and burst radius of 7 meters. Well, I'm thinking he's still there, and I put that shell fairly near to him. The top gun will do 680 alpha, but the problem is that the trajectory is a lot flatter. Plus, with the stock gun, you can actually shoot over obstacles. So if they are hiding behind a rock, they're likely to get hit by the shell. Tiger pulls forward to take a shot, and I tag him for 17 of splash. But he stops on that corner to take shots at my teammates, and if he stays there, I should be able to get some more damage off him. And if not him, then certainly off the OI with him. Unfortunately, they just killed our KV-85, so I'm leaving the OI. Direct hit for 166. They're both stunned, but only the OI used his repair kit, or first aid kit, to get rid of the stun. We've lost sight of them because there's no other no other teammates there to spot for us. So, as in the other battle where you know that the enemy's getting a clear pass all the way to our gap area from the northwest corner, what you should do is you should retreat to fight again. And the way you do this is go up to this little spot here in this corner, because we know the enemy's going to turn up at our gap, and our tank destroyers, well, they'll put up a good fight, but it's so much better if they've actually got somebody firing Arty at the enemy. We do have a bishop nearby, but I'm not sure how long he's going to survive. But we've got an M10. He's on the move. Can I get a shot on this guy? Rounds out on that spot. Oh, direct hit. He's out the game. Got him a blind shot on the move, and he's gone. Okay, the OI's decided to stop, which makes him slightly easier as a target. I think he's a little worried that he's going to meet a lot of tank destroyers, and that's why he's stopping for a moment. Rounds out. And another 250 hit points comes my way. Well, if he stays in that area, I will tear him to shreds. He's got an IS-2 shielded with him. But the more hit points he loses, the more chance that our tank destroyers, are going to tear him apart. And there's the kill shot. Okay, BDR or the IS-2 shielded. I'm going to go for the BDR, the Steel Potato, the Tier 5 French heavy tank, based on the Char B1. IS-2 is moving, rounds out. I splash him for 127. I was hoping to time that to get a direct hit, and he's going remarkably close to the water edge there, and I'm surprised he didn't fall into the ice or fall into the water. We lost sight of him now, and this is bad news. So I'm firing in that general direction, hoping I can catch him, but no joy. Okay, the BDR's moving. And I also see another tank, the Tiger 1. That was the one that dodged the shell the last time. Okay, we've got an A20. About to come around the corner on the M10. He comes around the corner and rounds out. Tagged him for 170 with a direct hit. And the BDR's come around the corner as well. And we've lost the M10. But from my little bird, I'm still getting good shots on the enemy. And they can't see me at the moment. Okay, BDR's next. He's going to get the next direct hit. Right in the face for 175. He did see me, so I'm going to pull back behind the rock. He can't see me now. He knows I'm here, but there's not a lot he can do about it for the moment. Now, we know that the IS-2 shielded actually went round that corner, and we've got a couple of tanks around there. Rounds out. Direct hit for 98. We've got an Arty and an AMX ELC round there. And we've just lost the M44. You see, so if he'd stayed in the traditional position, he would have died for sure. So it does actually pay to be in a position. And there goes the A20. Nice hit for 268. Thin armour, so that the shell will penetrate. Now I'm backing up a bit more because I'm pretty sure that BDR is getting close, and lo and behold, I see a bathtub off in the distance. I'll have a piece of him. Okay, lost sight of him, but I'm judging he's there. And I think I did tag him. Okay, BDR's getting fairly close. So I'm right at the edge of the map now, but I can still get shots on them. Okay, I need to back up just a bit more. That's it, because the rock's getting in the way a tiny tad. Let's see if I can break him. I'm trying to make him break the red line. I'm still not in a perfect position, so I'm backing up a bit more to get the best position. And when I do that, I notice this T-3485M is going up a slope, and tag him and kill him. Blind kill. T-3485M out. Okay, now there was that bathtub on that corner. The scores are even at the moment. We're doing better on hit points though, and the enemy is now capping. Now, Tiger 1, very low on hit points. I'm dialing in, and yeah, he's gone. That's a kill. The BDR's gone. BDR got killed by our bathtub. And I just need, they're capping, so I just need to find out where the guy is. I go up to the bush. Okay, just close enough so I can see where he is. Where are you? I'll have to go a bit closer. There you go. IS-2 shielded. And that gets a nice little reset. And he did see me, but he can't kill me because I'm now behind the rock. And now I know exactly where he is. I don't need to go close to the bush. I just need to aim. There you are. I've got a teammate here now as well, so he can spot for me, and I can do the biz to finish the game. Oh, got hit by the enemy M44, but it didn't stop me hitting the IS-2 shielded again. I'm going to back up so the enemy Arty doesn't get a clean shot. Just wait for that reload to come in. And he's dead. And that means now there's only 2 enemies left. There's one of them. It's the bathtub. So I'm going to back up and go into the same position again, try and take him out. He can't see me, he doesn't know where I am. Well, he probably guesses where I am, but he can't get a shot on me from his current position because there's a rock in the way. Now, does he break the red line? No, that one hit the ridge line. What I need to do is aim so that the line, the green line, goes through him and extends past him. But before I can get that on target, my teammate manages to kill the bathtub. The OI Experimental got the honours on that, so now it's all out to try and find the last Arty, which is an M44. And he's been found. He's over the other side. I can't fire at that target from here. It's too far. Or no, I can hit him. Okay, and before I can shoot, my teammate gets the kill. So the first victory, the first game is a victory. So let's have a look at the second replay. The second replay is the Lorraine 15550, the Tier 7 French SPG, located on the north spawn of Malinovka. And the game has started and we've lost the sound. Yeah, we had sound on the previous one, not on this one. Okay, well, game started. As you can see, I've got a nice tanker already in this vehicle. This is on my Biggest Dickus account, the American account. And I've been grinding the Lorraine 15550 to do Battle Pass. In fact, I'm doing Battle Pass on 3 separate accounts. So quite a lot of work and a lot of play. Now, there's normally somebody in that bush. So I'm just going to give them a little wake-up call. Hello! Does anybody come out the bush? Come on. We know you're in there. You have to come out. Well, nobody's appeared yet, but normally there is some light tank in there. I'm going to give it another shot just in case he is there, but he refused to move. Rounds out. Okay, nope, nothing's appeared. So if there was somebody there, they'd be badly damaged, but it appears that they weren't in the bush. Or if they were in the bush, they've now got a big headache. Okay, we've got an enemy tank. It's, well, Black Prince, but I'm going to aim for this hill anyway, because there's normally somebody up here as well. And I'm going to put a shell in there blind. Rounds out. Yep, somebody's there. Somebody just got hit by that shell, blind hit. And that's certainly going to hurt him. The Lorraine 15550 will do 700 alpha with these shells, and it'll penetrate 14mm of armour, and it's got a burst radius of 8 meters. Now, you can see I've also got a couple of premium rounds as well, just in case. Rounds out again. It lands short this time, but I'm pretty sure it did damage him. It looks like somebody, one of my teammates, hit the Black Prince, and that looked like that was another Arty round as well. So probably the M12 and the Crusader have been hitting the Black Prince. Okay, lining him up just in case he starts moving. Rounds out. Hits him again. 269. Tracks him. And there you go. He's finished. Okay, who's next? Well, up on top of the hill, they've turned up already. A 53 TP's fighting it out against the Renegade, and he's definitely our best player. It's a tier 8 game with tier 7 tanks in it, and we're bottom tier. Rounds out in the 53T, and I splashed him and got some stun. Now, one of the good things about grinding Battle Pass is you get a lot of consistent games. You also get consistently better as time goes by. You can genuinely notice it, and that's why I've had so many good replays recently. Land short, but I still get 42 from splash. That would probably do absolutely no damage at all when 1.13 comes out, because obviously that far away from the tank you wouldn't get any damage at all. Okay, that Barras just took out our Tiger P. Gonna get a shot into that Barras, that'd be nice. Rounds out. Instead I hit both of them actually. I tagged the T32 and got a bit out of the Barras gun as well. Okay, the T32 is going to be my next full target, but I see a T29 up there and they're notoriously difficult to kill. So I'm going to try and harass this one and see if I can help the Renegade. Rounds out. Right into his engine bay, 251. Stunned the Tiger P at the same time, that one. And there's the Barras. Popped him for a moment. Lost sight of him again. The Tiger 2's taking some damage from just lower down the hill. So I'm going to see if I can put something in him. He just got tracked. And he fixes his track, so he won't be able to do it again. Rounds out. Oh, yes. Well, first kill for me. T29's very low on hit points. That would make a nice present if I could get him as well. Almost loaded. 24.19 seconds is the reload. It's normally by 28.57 by the book. Let's see if I can get this one. That's up. He pulls forward just enough to avoid that shell. And the Tiger P's gone. The Renegade got him. Okay, let's see if I can get another one. Almost loaded. And he's gone. It was the M12 who got him. So now we're going back to the T32. And yes! Big hit. 315 from that one. In fact, actually, I think both of us tagged him at the same time. Either the Crusader SP or myself. I think it was the Crusader first and then it was me. And the Renegade's coming in from behind. One shot up his rear. He does get a constellation kill on our Caro P88, but this is where he goes down. Oh! And I fired just a little too late. Well, the Barras went down to the lookout position in F7. So whilst our teammates are actually going to deal with him, I'm going to try and deal with this Barrask over here and this T43. Okay, almost ready. Bounce out. Oh, and that one hit the building. That was a wild deviation to the right. Okay, I'm going to get moving, get closer, because I need to get more closer reaction. Of course, this is a very nippy little Arty, 60 kilometers an hour top speed because it's based on the Lorraine 40-ton tank. One of their Artys is on the move, the M12. My teammates have already hit him. Long-range shots. Oh, well short of the target, but the rescue wasn't fully dialed in. I was trying to get him on the move, tracking shots, and he's gone. There's only two enemies remaining, the T43 and the Barrask. And there goes the T43, which leaves just the Barrask, and he's somewhere over here. Either that or in the corner. No, he's actually gone to the back. So he's behind the windmill. Rounds out. Oh, I would have got the kill from Splash alone, but he got killed by the Renegade just a fraction of a second before my shell arrived. So another victory. Here's the end of battle stats, and you can see in the first game in the Hummel, I managed to get an ace tanker in that game, and also a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. I actually ended up with 5, as well as a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. I managed to get 18, and the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. In fact, I would have ended up with a top gun if my teammate had not killed the bathtub, the S35, too soon. Because I was trying to get the solution on him. I was almost aimed, and then the OI decided, no, I'm going to have that kill, and stopped me from getting a top gun, which was a pity. As well as, I mean, I could have possibly hit that M44 the other side of the map, but again, I was a little late. My win rate in that game was 6,253. So let's have a look at team score and see where I was. Top of the table on damage, 2,429 hit points. That wouldn't have been possible if I'd stayed with the M44 in the woods behind the cap area, because I would have been wiped out by that IS-2 shielded. As it was, because I kept retreating away from the cap, I actually was able to continue the fight and get a huge amount of damage in the process. So I got the highest damage. The second highest damage was the AMX M445 with 1,477. And the third one was the T3485M, the guy who got the M44 at the end. He got a Demetrius medal because he killed all 3 enemy Arty, and he got 1,476 hit points of damage, just 1 hit point behind the other guy. When it came to kills, I had the highest number of those with 5. 3 kills went to the T3485M, and also 3 kills went to the bathtub, who I was about to kill. He got a Kalonen's medal and 3 kills, and the A20 also managed 3 kills before I took him out. And when it came to base XP, yep, I've got the top on that one as well, top on all 3 columns. 1,022 base experience points from that game, 853 for the T3485M and 796. You might wonder why it's anonymized. Well, yeah, I have been attracting a little bit of attention. People actually do know who I am now for some reason. And so consequently I chose to anonymize that account, but I've actually taken the anonymizer off some of the other ones now because I don't think they truly do know who Bigger Stickers or FortQ2 is. Really I can go around okay with just my standard name. But yes, it helps to be anonymized on this one. Let's have a look at detail. 20 shots fired. I would have actually run out of ammo with 2 shots to spare if I'd used the stock gun. Because I was using the top gun with 27, the stock gun with 27 rounds, I actually had plenty of ammo for the battle. I got 10 direct hits, no penetrations, but 17 splash. Damage of 2,429 hit points, of which 1,610 were at more than 300 meters. So you can see a lot of damage was done at close range. And I was able to do that because I found a very sneaky little position which enables you to fire on those tanks who are coming up to the cap area. I also got 1 hit by way of splash damage as well, yet the enemy Arty worked out where I was, the M44, and put around in my direction to try and stop me, but he couldn't get it close enough to do serious damage. 8 enemy vehicles were damaged, 5 were killed, and I did 125 hit points of damage assistance and 114 hit points of stun assist off 11 stuns, and I managed to get 61 defense points. If only I got another shot on that IS-2 shielded as he was capping, I would have ended up with a defender's medal as well. I earned 48,642 credits from the game, and after repair and ammunition resupply, I took away 38,052 credits profit, 1,533 XP, 6,132 for completing a mission, 766 from personal reserves, took away 8,431 altogether. So you can see retreating and moving away and moving to a position where you can still fire back at the cap can still help. And the good thing about this position is that even if you've got no teammates nearby to give you an assist, you can actually go up to the bush, spot for yourself, find out where the enemy is, then pull back and then start lobbing shells at the guy until eventually he gives up and realizes he's got to either come over and get you out of that spot, but if he does, he's going to get a shotgun right in the face, and he's certainly going to learn that that's not a good idea when you've got an Arty who can actually fight back. So that was the first game. Let's have a look at the second one. And that was the Lorraine 155mm50. And yes, I did get my first mark of excellence during that game. Only a second class tanker. Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. I got 12. But I did get a Confederate as well because I hit more of the enemy than anyone else on my team. And my win rate on that one was 2,540. I didn't get the highest amount of damage in this game. That Renegade was really going for it. He got a Pascucci's high caliber and top gun, 4,545 hit points. The Barras managed 2,032 and I managed 1,850, which still puts me in third place on damage overall because the highest the enemy could do was the Su-14-1 with 1,807. When it came to kills, the Renegade managed 6. 3 kills went to the enemy Barask, or one of them anyway, and 2 kills went to our Barask, our Pantera, and I only got the 1 kill out of that one. When it came to base XP, I was in a bottom tier in a higher tier game. The Renegade managed 1491, the only one over 1,000. 939 went to the Barask, and I managed to get 876. I fired 16 rounds in that game, got 5 direct hits, no penetrations, but 13 splash. Damage of 1,850, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damage 7 of the enemy, killed 1. That's where I got the 6 difference for the Confederate. And 224 hit points of damage assistance, plus 447 of stun assist off 11 stuns. On a premium count, I earned 38,244 credits, got 19,122 from personal reserves, a total of 57,366 credits altogether, and after ammunition resupply, took away a profit of 32,966 credits. 1,314 XP times 2 for the first victory, 2,628 from personal reserves, and took away 5,256 experience points altogether. I said to this one, pound them, Charlie, pound them. That's the some of the lines from Lawrence of Arabia, where he's telling the artillery guy just to keep pounding the Turkish garrison in a particular town. I think it was Derar. Before Lawrence comes across the wagon or the convoy of Turkish troops retreating after being pounded by the artillery. And yes, I mean, it really, you can, if you keep pumping those rounds out, you can actually get something out of it. As you can see, I did get the first mark and I got a Confederate in that game, and all I had to do was just keep those shells moving, and we got some nice little results out of it. I think this was one of the tanks that I actually blind hit, the VK3002D. I don't remember hitting him at all at any point during the battle. I certainly remember hitting all of the other ones in the game. So I think this was the one that was actually hiding in the bushes at F7 when I fired that shell in, and he took the brunt of the shell for 386 hit points. So yeah, I don't think he was a very happy bunny after I hit him like that. So there you go, 2 fairly good games, all from my Battle Pass grinding. I hope you enjoyed these replays. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, gets it noticed by other people.
Just do it!
And thank you for watching.